Chef Mike from Roth Living in Minnesota, talking about the Wolf Convection Steam Oven, cooking on convection steam mode. This powerful combination mode utilizes all of the benefits of a steam oven in your kitchen. It continuously injects steam into the oven cavity while cooking with circulated dry heat from the convection fan. So both modes are going at the same time. Foods that perform particularly well in that mode include bread puddings, both sweet and savory, because the steam helps to perfectly set the custard and the dry heat gives you a nicely browned result on top. Tough cuts of meat like chuck roast or ribs that are normally cooked in a braised environment really perform well in this mode. The steam helps to tenderize and break down that connective tissue, while the dry heat cooks the meat to perfection. Roasting vegetables these days is also really popular. And think about a crisp, tender vegetable such as broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts that could really benefit from a little steam in the beginning, tenderizing that core of the vegetable so it's perfectly tender. It protects the nutrients and the integrity of that ingredient, but you get all the flavor notes of a caramel roasted on the outside. Now, if you think about those types of vegetables in this combination mode, it is where the oven really shines. So, let's take a look at a very simple lemon roasted broccoli. We've got our broccoli florets on a perforated pan. They've been tossed in a little lemon olive oil. You can choose regular olive oil. I picked the lemon because it has a little extra flavor we can add to this dish. And then I seasoned them with some salt. Now I also have in the oven a solid pan that I'll place underneath the perforated pan just to catch any moisture that might fall through, making oven cleanup all the easier. So we'll insert this pan. Now when we choose this mode from the Quick Start menu, Convection Steam. Now when you roast vegetables in a traditional oven, you always raise the temperature to 375 or 400, depending on what you're doing, to get that nice caramel color. That's particularly important in this mode because there's steam coming into the oven as well. So we want to make sure we elevate the temperature so that we get some nice caramelization. So I'll take that temperature up to 375. And now let's set a timer for about 20 minutes. Now when we come back, we'll take a look at this flowerette. You'll see how tender the center is and the nice char on the outside of the flowerettes. So we got our broccoli here right out of the oven, and we've placed some in a bowl, but I want to show you one of these flowerettes and how perfectly tender the center is. It's bright green, and here's a skewer. You can tell it's perfectly tender. The steam really did its job, and it's a little hard to see in this light, but there's some brown toasted notes on the flowerettes on the outside, making it a perfect roasted broccoli. Now I'm going to add some lemon curls, just a little cut off a lemon peel onto this broccoli so you get this beautiful dish. Come back to this Roth Living YouTube channel for additional videos on different cooking modes for the convection steam oven.